has sent real-life video games to attack us.
In the cast is incredible. We got, of course, Adam Sandler, who's very good and hairy. He's got a lot of hair. We got Michelle Monaghan. She's unbelievable. Josh Gad brings it to another level with the curls. And Peter Dinklage, just, honestly, he floored me. He brought the thunder in ways that I've never thought possible.
Friends and I would go to these arcades every summer and put in our quarters and spend a lot of money. But it was so social at the same time. I feel a little sorry for the kids nowadays who sit at home alone and do them. Because part of all of that, of going to the arcade, was hanging out with your friends and, you know, checking out the girls and all of that. The one girl that might have been there that day.
There is a nostalgic feeling when you watch the movie. It does bring back a lot of the games from our youth. It's crazy the amount of recognition they get from kids today. Everybody knows Pac-Man. I didn't know that was coming. I thought I was going to introduce Pac-Man to the new generation. They're like, yeah, that's Pac-Man, of course. Donkey Kong, I play that. You know, they play all these games still, so it's nothing new. But no, I don't know what's just nice to see these things come to life and nice to whoop them.
Having done visual effects in the past, a lot of the visual effects movies I've been involved with, we were set to create extraordinarily realistic visual effects. So if you're creating a dragon, even if it's a monster, it had to have the texture and the skin of a real creature. And most of the visual effects movies you see in the summertime do that exact thing. What we were aiming for here is something you've never seen before, something that was so completely original and unique that the audience would kind of gasp when they first saw it. So when these video game creatures come to life, they take on this sort of a voxelated, pixelated, lit from within aura, and the voxels are constantly moving. So it's literally a three-dimensional version of these little 8-bit games that you used to see on your computers.
I trust him because, especially like what you're saying with all these effects and everything going on around you and your sort of in your little imagination in there, if you can't see it, he always does. He knows exactly what's going to be there in post-production, and he can just guide you, walk you through it about what sort of tone has to be set for your character in terms of what is happening to you.
My character is the youngest of the group, and he's sort of a prodigy. He's really extraordinary at a very young age at playing games like Pac-Man, Joust, Centipede. And so these other guys sort of rely on his skill set when the going gets tough.